and gentlemen, welcome back to podcast Room303. I'm your host, Jermaine Mendez. This is my co-host, Nicholas Moorhan. And as always, we have with us EPE. Today's episode 148. We have NFL Week 8 review / mid-season review. NFL Week 9 bets. We'll cover the head-to-head, as always, and we'll get into communion with E. So, let me pretend to care how Nick feels this evening. How you doing this evening, Nick?
Arigato gozaimasu, Jermaine. I'm good.
All right, let's check on Eric, who's put his nose up in the air, so he thinks he's better than us. How you doing this evening, Eric?
Doing good. Striving and thriving, baby.
All right. With that being said, let's get right into communion with E. Take it, Eric.
All right, so we have the World Cup coming up here soon, and America has a glimmer of hope that we may be able to get out of the group stage, at least. We'll see. But in honor of that, since I have very few friends that actually watch football and know anything about the U.S. men's national team, I thought I'd ask you guys a question. I want you guys to build me your all-time U.S. men's national team. We will have a goalie, 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 3 attackers.
Wait. This is different than what I was anticipating doing. So
Wait, what was the formation?
Are we picking any U.S. athletes, or are we only picking U.S. men's national teams athletes?
My original idea was to do just athletes in general, but I thought we talked about it pre-show that we were just going to do actual soccer players.
Holy shit.
But we can do the other one still because that's still fun.
Nope. I would like to make the first pick here. I'll do center mid Michael Bradley.
Oh, great pick. I'm going to pair him up. I'm going to pair him up with an outstanding midfield pair. I'm going to pick Claudio Reyna.
Okay.
And a hush falls over the crowd.
No. So I was switching out drinks. So
I thought the first pick was going to be, in my opinion, the most obvious.
No.
We'll get there.
No. He's the greatest U.S. men's national team player of all time. He gets picked last. Do not mention his name.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm actually going to do something audacious here. I'm going to do a left wing, right wing combo of Clint Dempsey and Landon Donovan.
Well, don't get too crazy over there.
Is that not? Because I was thinking we put Pooley at right mid, and then we get probably Josie Altidore at striker.
I mean, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right?
Right. So
we just named a bunch of. So wait, what are we running, Eric? A 4-4-2?
4-3-3.
A 4-3-3. A 4-3-3?
Yeah.
4-3-3. So at the attackers, we got Dempsey and Donovan at the wing. We put Altidore at striker. Then we put Pulisic in the middle with Bradley and Reyna.
Oof. What a fucking team.
What
an attacking team.
I'm set, bro. Fuck the rest of the squad. Don't need them.
Can we put Brian McBride on the bench though to come in as a super sub? Remember that name?
Yeah. Put Brian McBride and Weston McKennie under super subs.
Oh, you're gonna snub Alexi Lawless?
Well, we have to pick like 7 bench players.
That's not true. I mean, Alexi Lawless played center defender. All right. So who do you? So we
need the back line.
Yeah, we need the back line.
So the weak link in U.S. historically has been the back line. So,
can you name a U.S. left back other than DeAndre Yedlin?
Is Tyler Adams left back?
I think Tyler Adams is a right back, if I remember from my time in the Football Manager MLS circuit.
Yeah, Zazie. Yeah, what's
Zardes?
What's Zardes?
Zardes is a striker.
No, but they played him in
Did they? Back. No wonder we haven't made a World Cup run in a while.
I'm fairly certain we played him there, and he was just always fucking forward because that dude knows one thing. I don't know. So this is where
let's assume that a wing back is a wing back.
So our back line is in shambles right now. We need to get something together here. I kind of want to go with Ricardo Pepi on the bench just because he's from El Paso, but we're not going to do that. So let me look up best center backs. U.S.
Oh, dude, it's got to be okay. I'll give you 3 of them right off the top of my head. Carlos Bocanegra, John Brooks.
That's who I was looking for. Thank you.
And Marcelo Balboa.
Over Eddie Pope and Alexi Lalas?
Yes.
Huh.
I mean, we're gonna put Eddie Pope and Alexi Lalas on my bench, but no, Marcelo Balboa is getting the start. He has better hair and a better swashbuckling beard than Alexi Lalas.
Yeah,
so you want
he's not better though.
I think he is. Yeah.
So those are the 2 center backs.
Alexi Law is getting some hate right now.
I'm only saying that because Alexi Laws didn't choose himself in his all-time his all-time 11 U.S. men's national team, and I don't like a center back that doesn't have confidence.
So the 2 center backs that we're going with are, because you gave me 3.
I say John Brooks is one of the best US center backs of all time.
That's not debatable. I will fight you to get John Brooks.
I've looked at like 4 lists of people being like all-time U.S. center backs, and John Brooks is on none of them. And yet he played, I think, from 1996 to I think he might still be on the World Cup roster.
He was I don't know if he was gonna make it this year, but yeah, dude, John Brooks was a fucking stud.
And I personally like Carlos Bocanegra. He's the dude that I grew up with on the U.S. men's national team. He was a captain for a very long time. Do we put Michael Brad? Oh, you did put Michael Bradley. He was your first pick. Okay.
So it's fast.
Ooh, who's the coach of the team?
I don't. Jurgen Klinsmann.
It's got to be Jurgen, right? Or Bob Bradley.
Oh yeah, we gotta give the boy.
Bob Bradley had that team playing like the fucking their asses were on fire.
Dude.
No Wondolowski on the bench.
I'm good with Bocanegra. We might have to move John Brooks off, bro.
For who?
We said Balboa already, right? Somebody said Balboa, correct?
Yeah, I said Balboa. Marcelo Balboa.
So
we'll put Balboa on the bench purely because John Brooks has so many fucking moments for me.
He's so good, dude.
I think he's fantastic. I'll put him there. I'll put him next to Bocanegra and hope that those two can have the chemistry that elevates John Brooks even further.
And for keeper, it's obviously Brad Guzan, right?
No, dude. Zach Steffen, bro.
Zach Steffen. Dude, Zach Steffen is a good, he's a good keeper.
He's a good keeper, but don't you disrespect the GOAT, bro. Greatest.
Yeah. This is why we're going to pick him last.
Hold on. Did we fill out our backs?
Mm-hmm. No, we still need LB and RB.
DeAndre Yedlin and Tyler Adams, I'm good with going.
I honestly think that's a fire
that's
back
the
combo,
that's the only two backs I can name.
We got to put Freddie Adu on the bench, right?
Freddie Adu's on the bench just for potential alone.
No.
What do you mean, no? That's one of the greatest proposed U.S. soccer players of all time.
We're not even picking bench spots, Eric. This is just us fucking around.
Oh, I'm typing everything up, dude. For record.
So I always like to have 2 center backs on the bench. So if we didn't start Eddie Pope, which might be slanderous to some U.S. men's national team fans, we gotta at least put him on the bench. We need to get some attackers on the bench as well.
Brian McBride.
Well, he's already there. So since you're not looking at the doc, we have Brian McBride, Weston McKennie, Marcel Balboa, Freddie Adu, and Eddie Pope.
Has nobody said Kobe Jones yet?
I don't know who that is.
Huh.
I'm going to be very honest. Who is that, Eric?
He played between 92 and 2004.
And I mean, Eric, I'm still playing baseball. You wouldn't mention me on the all-time U.S. Olympic team roster.
That guy gave me the least amount of information possible. He was hoping nobody would call him.
He's been playing soccer for most of his adult life.
He had 164 caps, appeared in 3 World Cups, won a bunch of stuff in the MLS, won the Gold Cup in 2002 with the U.S. team.
You ain't
So
even told me what position he plays yet.
Oh, he's an attacker. Like kind of just you know how in baseball they have a 5-tool. Yeah, you have a 5-tool guy. He's kind of like a watered down version of a 5-tool guy in soccer or football.
I don't think I'm personally picking him. I don't know who he is, but it sounds like he did a lot of good things. So congratulations to him. What was his name again?
You forgot already, dude? Kobe Jones.
It sounded like you forgot. You're the one who brought this man up. It sounded like you scrolled up to get the name. There was a pause there.
And nobody talked about Eric Winalda?
Again, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, dude, I mean, like Kobe Jones at least is a name that I'm like, I could remember hearing that.
Eric is reading off a list he had the luxury to Google, like he knows these players.
It's not true, bro.
You had to scroll up to remember the name Kobe Jones.
You were literally looking at your computer screen and being like, you guys ever heard of John Smith, you idiots?
You fucking dummy ass.
Yeah, it's like, Eric, we see you looking at your screen, dog.
Nah, dude, I'm looking at you guys on the screen.
Eric, you never look at us. Don't you dare look.
Yeah.
Eric, can you do me a favor, though, and look up all-time leading goal scorers U.S. men's national team history? I just want to know this list.
DeMarcus Beasley?
No, that's a name I know. He's not making it on my all-time squad. We need a backup goalie. Who are we taking as number 2, Nick?
It's got to be Zach Steffen, right?
I think it has to be. I do love
Brad Guzan because he's looked 45 since he was like 24. But
and he's always been second fiddle.
He's always been second fiddle. And when he comes in, he's been great.
That's what I'm saying. He's been second fiddle to Tim Howard, but still been a good goalie. It's almost like you got to give him the nod on this team since we have Timmy H at goal.
By the way, guess who the number 1 goal scorer of all time is?
In the U.S. men's national team history?
Yeah.
Can you give me the number?
10. Oh, how many they've scored? 57.
Landon Donovan.
No, Clint Dempsey.
They're tied at 57.
Donovan and Dempsey?
Donovan and Dempsey both at 57.
Oh boy, that's a professional podcast right there.
Oh yeah, I knew it was Dempsey. I wasn't sure if he beat him or not.
You guys know who third is?
Jose Altidore.
Correct. And then we get into some muddy waters here.
Well, how big a drop off do we go from 3rd to 4th? What's the goal?
All right, so first and second are 57. They're technically tied for first is 57. So third is Josie with 42.
God, I love Josie Altidore.
And he always had a hamstring pull, bro. He's the James Harden of the U.S. men's national team.
He was the first U.S. men's national team player I remember making it in Europe.
Landon Donovan did really well in Europe. Tim Howard.
He couldn't even make Bayern's B team.
That's because Bayern kept buying everyone else's talent. Fucking undeveloping fucks.
And then there's only one more player in the 30s after Josie.
Only one more. Ooh, this is a fun one. Nick, do you know who this is? It's going to be a 90s player because there was a great run of crop of talent in the 90s.
90s player, and he played in the Bundesliga.
Oh,
Nick, pressure's on.
Oh, no. He played for Wolfsburg, didn't he? Shit.
No, he didn't play for Wolfsburg. No. He played for Starbucks. I'm just kidding. It's Saarbrücken.
He said
Sauerbruck?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
He said Starbucks, and I was like,
I love how Eric can read a German word and say it to me, and I'll be like, do you mean Sauerbruck?
He said Starbucks. That got me, dude.
Oh, I don't know.
So he had 34.
Yeah, just give it to us, dude. I'm not going to guess it.
Eric Winalda.
Oh! No! Put him on the bench. I should have guessed him.
And then 5th at 29, Brian McBride. 6th at 24, Joe Max Moore. 7.
I actually don't know who that is.
7 at 21, Bruce Murray.
Nope.
He scored against Canada, Mexico, and Denmark.
Oh,
That's
real
it.
who's who of good soccer
He
teams.
scored 21 goals against
Against those three?
teams.
Jeez,
No.
bet that man to score.
I was just like, yo, what a prop, bro.
And I guess tied at 7th, but technically 8th, Christian Pulisic, 21. Eddie Johnson, 19.
Already, dude. Oh, Eddie
And number
Johnson.
10, or actually this list goes on. So 10, Ernie Stewart,
Nope,
17.
Nope. Don't know him.
11, DeMarcus Beasley, 17. 12,
Oh,
I know
DeMarcus
DeMarcus
Beasley.
Beasley, bro.
and 12, Michael Bradley at 17.
Michael Bradley.
dude,
Second
Michael
greatest.
Bradley lived outside the 18-yard box, dude.
My guy was a long shot assassin, bro. Michael Bradley is the second greatest U.S. men's national team player in history, and I will not hear any slander.
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
And
Oh,
just to
man,
put
I
that
love
into
Michael Bradley.
context,
Well, please, Eric.
Brazil's highest goal scorer is Pele at 77. Neymar at 75.
But he's not the highest scorer in World Cup history.
Yeah, very true. Yeah,
Are you
Klose,
gonna-
right? It's
are you-
Klose.
Miroslav Klose.
However you say his name, yeah.
Klose.
Klose?
No, Eric. I was making fun of you.
I always called
Never
him
did.
Close, like Glenn Close. So
Yeah, it's Miroslav Klose.
Fuck the
Klose.
Germans, those racists.
Once upon a time.
That was the old us, bro. I was horny.
What?
Yes.
That broke my brain. All right. So read off our team, Eric. Our starting 11.
So we have Timmy Howard at goalie, Tyler Adams at left back, John Brooks at center back, Carlos Bocanegra at center back, DeAndre Yedlin right back, Michael Bradley center mid, Claudio Reyna left mid, Christian Pulisic right mid, Landon Donovan left wing, Josie Altidore striker, Clint Dempsey right wing. Our super subs are Brian McBride, Weston McKinney, Marcel Balboa, Freddie Adu, Eddie Pope,
Well, roll your eyes at me, you bitch.
DeMarcus Beasley.
He's a wonder kid.
Eric Winalda, and our coach is unfortunately
It's Wunderkind, you fucking German fuck.
Bobby Bradley.
Wunderkind, you
That's
fucking
what
asshole.
I just said.
No, you didn't. You said Wunderkind.
No, I said Wunderkind. Except I was
Wunderkind?
slurring.
Oh, love this Dead Space, guys. Anyway,
Hey, you
so we
can
have
speak. I was
we
drinking.
have
Nick
we
is
have our-
texting his bitches.
we have our all-time men's national team. I think these guys could go pretty far. I think they'd get out of the group stage, and that's about it.
Are we saying compared to the current crop of now here, let me put this in a vacuum. If we say, hey, in just an average tournament, yes, they're going far. But if you take all the all-time teams of all the World Cup teams, no, they're not making it out of the group stage.
No chance.
No chance.
They might do. They got some stuff.
No chance,
No
Eric.
chance.
What if they get like Ghana's all-time team in their group stage?
Eric, Ghana made it to 2 round of 16s, or do you not remember?
I remember, but you know,
So take those 2 teams.
It doesn't matter. You went with
Who's got it?
low hanging fruit. Is Ghana qualifying? Maybe, but
all right.
Netherlands is fire.
Germany.
Germany is fire.
Yeah, okay,
Brazil
you
is
can
fire.
name. Yes, we get it. We
Argentina,
get it.
like,
We get it.
There's no chance. We're
So
not competing with any of them.
something in similar form, all time. You take their all-time team, you put it together, you play each other. USA or Mexico? Who wins that?
Oh, man. That's such a good question.
Holy shit, bro! In a 7-game series, I think it goes 7.
Because here's
That's
the
how
great
close they are, bro.
here's the great
Neutral
thing
field.
is that
Neutral
no
field.
matter there is no neutral field though. Where are we playing? Canada?
Yeah, no, that's too close to America. We'll
Puerto-
play in
Right.
Puerto Rico.
Japan.
Puerto Rico.
I guess. I mean, that's not really neutral. It's more of an American thing.
Yeah, but you're telling me that like Hispanics aren't showing up for Mexico there?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Dude, here's the thing. There has never been a year where I'm like not nervous about a USA Mexico game.
Yo, we got to do something audacious, like put them both in like fucking New Zealand.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. Like in the middle of Australia.
Oh, yeah, in the outback. Yeah. No stadium. It's just clay field.
Snakes and kangaroos.
Everyone's barefoot.
The Mexicans are winning that one for sure.
There's no chance, dude. Americans are psychotic.
That would be
when it comes to that Mexico game, yeah.
That would be fun. That would be fun to see if we could do that somehow. All right,
let's go to a U.S. Mexico game in Mexico City.
Did you read the list already, right, Eric?
I did, and we've exhausted enough energy on a perennial heartbreak, so we're gonna move into our. I guess we could do NFL Week 8 / midseason review. So we'll jump into it. I got some questions for you guys, and I actually have the doc pulled up here. So we're gonna go back and take a look.
Wow, the executive producers doing
whoa.
his job.
Anyway,
whoa. What a great response, Eric. You're starting to get it, man. This is what I like.
It only took 60 episodes.
So I'm going to go in order of the way we did it in the breakdown. So we're going to start with the NFC West. I'm going to give you what you guys had. Jermaine had San Francisco, Los Angeles Rams, Seattle, and Arizona in that order finishing. Nicholas, you had the exact same thing.
Fuck yeah. Great prediction.
Where are we at right now?
Right now, if this stupid standings page would ever load. Jesus,
Eric,
man. Our
Eric,
internet is so
you were
trash.
doing great.
Right.
You were doing so great.
Right now, Seattle's first 5-3. San Francisco's at 500, 4-4. They're second. The Rams are 3-4, and the Arizona Cardinals are 3-5.
We're not far off.
Yeah, you're close.
First of all, ain't no soul in the world picked Seattle to win this division except Seattle fans. Congratulations to you for hanging your hat on your team and thinking you had a shot, because y'all are devoid of talent.
I still think I still think we're waiting for second half Niners to just roar through and win this division.
And Pete Carroll is doing a outstanding job coaching.
Pete Carroll is throwing the football, dude.
He is pressing all the right buttons. He looks like a genius for having Ken Walker on his squad. # home run hitter. # Nick's favorite. I mean, this division is wild. I love that this division is like this because Nick and I will probably end up correct.
Yeah, 100%. Do you think that Russell Wilson was actually the one holding Pete Carroll back?
100%. System quarterback, and he wasn't even good in the system.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, please do not be a prisoner of the moment. I love bashing Russell Wilson as much as the best of them, but Russell Wilson still threw for a decade the prettiest deep ball in football in front of Ben Roethlisberger, who's
he still does throw. He does throw pretty deep.
And he does.
Yeah. I even texted Nevada that this weekend.
Give it some room to breathe. Maybe it goes down like that. Maybe Russell Wilson ends up being a complete fraud in Denver. But let's not make the decision 8 games into one season. 8 games into one season where he's hurt. 8 games into one season where Javonte Williams tore his ACL. 8 games into a season where Nathaniel Hackett has proven absolutely useless as a head coach in the NFL. Like, everyone in this current conversation agrees that Nathaniel Hackett has been dog shit. Like, the offensive line is not good. Okay. All right. But please, we should save this for the AFC West talk. Eric, please take us to the next division.
Well, I want to stick in here real quick. So we did have over-under predictions. Jermaine said for the Rams, under 10 wins. Nicholas said over 13 wins. Jermaine said under 8.5 wins for the Cards.
Eric, you know you hear a lot in this podcast. What covers the bottom of the ocean?
Bullshit.
Whale shit.
Oh,
whale shit.
Yeah, bulls don't swim.
Well, I was like, okay, way to jump the gun there, Jermaine. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
All right, so the Cards, their over-under was 8.5. You both took the under. Looking good. The Niners over-under was 10. You both took the over. Looking decent.
Okay.
The Seahawks over-under was 5.5. You both took the over.
Yeah! Seattle.
Yo, we were on the Seattle train. Let everyone know here. Let's go. Woo, woo.
All right. And they already have 5, so one more and you guys hit that. All right,
You
we're gonna push
imagine
it.
we don't hit that?
We don't hit it.
You imagine they don't
What
win
the? That would be
another
the worst
game?
beat of all time.
All right, so we're gonna move into the AFC West. The current standings: Kansas City Chiefs 5-2, Los Angeles Chargers 4-3, Denver Broncos 3-5, Las Vegas Raiders 2-5. Jermaine, you had Los Angeles Clippers finishing first. Chargers finishing first, Denver Broncos finishing second, Kansas City finishing third, Las Vegas finishing fourth. Nicholas, you had Denver finishing first, Los Angeles finishing second, Kansas City finishing third, Las Vegas finishing fourth.
Fucking Alabama, dude. Oh, sorry. I meant Kansas City. They're synonymous with each other. Alabama, number 6 in the first college football poll, by the way.
Good. Fuck them.
Yo, Patrick Mahomes. Is Patrick Mahomes disrespected?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
This
Yes,
lends,
he is.
This
Yes,
lends
he
to my
is.
theory. This
Yes,
lends
he
to my
is.
theory, bro. My theory, we talked about it yesterday with the Kevin Durant scoring 25 points in 7 games straight. We take it for granted because that's what expected. With Patrick Mahomes, he's played so good and done so much amazing shit that it's just expected from him. So when he dips a little bit, people think he's declined or having a bad year, but what he's doing is still fucking amazing.
It's better than every other quarterback in football, though.
Just because all the other quarterbacks in football are shitty this year doesn't mean that he's shitty too.
What?
I don't like him. I don't think he's a good quarterback.
You do not think Patrick Mahomes is a good quarterback?
He's an average quarterback. It's why I picked him to be where they're at.
There's no fucking chance you believe that watching average quarterbacks for your entire fandom.
No, there is. First of all, please don't raise the Carolina Panthers quarterbacks up by calling them average. that is a. If we're grading them on a scale of atrocious to bad to below average, they're definitely bad and below.
Is Cam Newton the greatest Carolina Panther quarterback of all time?
It's debatable with Jake Delhomme because Jake
Or is it
Delhomme
Delhomme?
was a fucking savage, bro.
See now, Eric, you're asking me to compare my adult life where I like stats and analytics against my childhood love for Jake Delhomme.
Jake Delhomme did it with no wide receivers.
And like Jake Delhomme did it out of just nowhere. Like Cam Newton did what Cam Newton should have done.
Yeah, he was number 1 overall.
He for 10 years we got the Cam Newton we needed to see.
And it was fun.
But Jake Delhomme, we got like 8 years of Jake Delhomme that as an undrafted quarterback I shouldn't have seen probably.
My guy made it to the Super Bowl, and if it weren't for some shenanigans, would have won the Super Bowl, bro.
If it weren't for Adam Vinatieri's leg, which I think should be put in the Hall of Fame when he dies.
Oh,
just
quick question
it from his body.
Right.
I'm glad you said
Before
that. Can you guys tell me how many kickers are in the NFL Hall of Fame?
Oh, it's got to be
3.
a pretty substantial amount.
It's 2, and the
Morton
the 2,
Anderson and George Blandis.
Yep, and the 2 kickers
Actually,
and the 2 kickers that have the best chances of getting in, Adam Vinatieri and Justin Tucker.
Wait, are we not acknowledging the fact that I just cold nailed the 2 kickers in the NFL Hall of Fame? That was some drunken recall bullshit
I thought
not super difficult to know.
Would you have named George Blandis and Morton Anderson?
Yes.
Morton, but not Blandis.
They're arguably the greatest kickers in NFL history right now.
Right, but I didn't even have to think about it.
But it's because you know the greatest. Congratulations, you know the greatest kickers in NFL history. Now, Nick, let's have a fun exercise.
Is
Can
Mike
you name?
Vanderjagt not in there?
No, you know who I was shocked is not in the Hall of Fame is Jaws.
That's true, yeah.
Wasn't he a fucking Eagles player, Eric?
Yeah.
I want to fuck.
Just because you put this on your fucking body and play for me doesn't mean you get a pass to the Hall of
You're
Fame. You gotta
full
win
of
some
sh-
shit.
you're full
You gotta
of
do
shit.
some shit.
All you do
You gotta
is
do some
you're
shit.
so full of shit. Jordan Davis is the greatest player in football right now. The dude's been injured for half the season and played 60 snaps.
Those words never came out of my mouth.
You're so full of shit.
What's the game that we're playing, Jermaine? You said let's play a game.
I lost it, bro.
You lost it.
I'm
Good job,
hot,
Eric.
Bro. I'm hot, bro.
Anyway, so we're gonna move into the over/under. So Denver's over/under was 10. You both took the over, idiots. Kansas City, 10.5.
It's real easy to sit here when he's not giving his picks.
not
You
giving
know
his
whose
fucking
picks are
predictions.
conspicuous.
My picks are right there. Denver over/under 10, under. Kansas City over/under 10.5. You idiots took the under. So did I. Los Angeles Chargers.
Hold on. I would like to revisit this conversation with all the facts. Eric, who did you pick to be? Who did you pick to win the MVP?
Justin Herbert.
Who did you pick to win the Super Bowl?
Justin Herbert.
Who did you pick? Who
Chargers.
did you pick to just be the greatest team in football that we've ever seen in the history of ever?
The Chargers from Los Angeles.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna fucking deny it. I sat right here proudly and said it. And
Oh
he's
my
a
God,
bitch-ass
dude! You turned
motherfucker.
into I say. I've never seen country Eric before.
Anyway,
The Chargers are going to the Super Bowl. I say.
Los Angeles Chargers over/under 10. We unanimously took the over.
Oh,
Las
fucked.
Las Vegas Raiders 8.5. We unanimously took the under.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I will say though, we all took the over on Russell Wilson 31.5 passing touchdowns.
Bro, he had Jerry Jeudy, he had Cortland Sutton, he had fucking Fireball Jones. He had fuck. Oh, sorry. That's sorry. If you have not listened to
Dude, he had Wagon Wheel Smith.
if you have not listened to the fantasy footballers, bro, they called Tim Patrick Fireball Jones, and
Fireball
it's the
Jones,
greatest nickname.
Wagon Wheel Smith and what's his name, Johnson.
It's the greatest nickname of all time, bro.
Oh man. All right, we got to keep it pushing. We're going to move into the NFC North. Current standings. Minnesota Vikings with the fakest 6-1 at all time. Green Bay Packers 3-5. Chicago Bears 3-5. Detroit Lions
That's incredible.
1-6.
That's
Anyway.
incredible. The Bears are 3-5.
The fact that the Bears have 2 more wins than the Lions and the Lions have been a better football team is crazy to me, dude.
And to save everybody time, we all unanimously took Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit, and Chicago as the finishing order. Green Bay's over-under was set at 11. We called 11 even. Minnesota's over-under was set at 9. Over. Chicago's over-under set at 6.5. We all took the under. Detroit, 6.5. We all took the over.
Of course we did, bro. We fell in love with fucking Detroit.
I mean,
And
right
we
now,
learned
it's coming
fucking
down to it with
lesson.
Chicago, right? It's coming down to it with Chicago. It's coming down to week 17. They're going to be 6-10, and we're going to be watching that game with bated breath.
No, we're not. We're not watching.
I'm going to be sweating.
They got Chase Claypool, bro. That's a guaranteed
You
another win this
shut
season.
You shut your whore mouth, you kind sir. No chance am I watching the Bears in week 17. There's just no chance.
All day.
bro.
The 6-10 Bears. You watch your mouth.
I'd like to take the favorite of me not watching the Bears in week 17. They are not relevant. What's so crazy? I remember on that podcast where I thought Minnesota could win this division, but I don't trust Minnesota. So I picked
Did he
Green
take
Bay.
it? Did you take it?
I did not. I had Green Bay.
Fakest 6-1 team in the league.
I do agree with that, but they are still 6-1, Eric.
All right. We're going to move into the AFC North. Current standings. Baltimore Ravens 5-3. The Bengals are 4-4. The Browns are 3-5. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are 2-6. We have different ones. So Jermaine had Cleveland in first, Baltimore in second, Cincinnati in third, Pittsburgh in fourth. Nick had Pittsburgh in first, Baltimore in second, Cincinnati in third, Cleveland in fourth.
Tried to tell y'all about Pittsburgh, bro.
I had Pittsburgh in first, Baltimore in second, Cleveland third, and Cincinnati fourth.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I was too busy
Both of
screaming.
us took Pittsburgh to win this division.
Did you both have Cincinnati in fourth though?
No, I had Cincinnati in fourth. He had Cleveland in fourth.
And you had, so that means Nick had Cincinnati in third.
Yes.
Oh my God, you guys both took Pittsburgh first. I remember trying to tell you guys.
So to get into the over-under, Cincinnati was set at 10. We all took the under. Pittsburgh was set at 7. We all took the over, except in parentheses for me and Nick, we put hammer.
Fuck. Okay, keep it pushing.
Cleveland over-under was 9.5. We all took over. Baltimore under 9.5. We all took over.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes me feel better.
Yes. And then I kind of just
needs to turn it up, bro. We need that.
Turn on that stove. Or get Deshaun Watson on the field and let him go on a run.
He's too busy getting massages.
And then just as a little note here, Nick and Jermaine both said yes to Myles Garrett winning Defensive Player of the Year at plus 700.
You got to ride it. It's every year now.
I picked
number
JTJ
2.
Watt to win it.
That would have been a great bet, though, Eric. Like, look, the worst part, and this is a nugget. This will be a Jermaine's nugget, as Nick so vehemently likes to claim, because he has the alliteration. But
sorry.
No, like, if you're betting futures, understand that injuries will impact, and you're rolling the dice. That's why you're going to end up with these plus money situations.
Say again?
Myles Garrett plus 700 is a fantastic bet. TJ Watt, what was TJ Watt? Was he plus 1,000?
Plus 700, they were the favorites.
He was plus 700. Was a fantastic bet. Week 1, TJ Watt did something so ridiculous to Cincinnati that everyone was just like, oh my God, TJ Watt is a god. He just happened to tear his pec in the same game. You know what I mean? And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Holy shit. You guys' phones are fascinating.
We're going to keep it pushing. We're going to go into the AFC least. Current standings, Buffalo Bills 6-1. New York Jets 5-3.
Nobody saw that coming.
Nobody saw that
coming.
Bro.
No, don't.
Hold up.
That's a lie. You changed it.
It's on paper, baby.
Make it uneditable.
I don't know how, but I didn't edit it. And Jermaine can vouch for me. Jermaine's an honest man. Miami Dolphins 5-3. New England Patriots 4-4.
Eric was not confident when he made this jet pick.
Blah blah blah. So
the year prior, I did the same thing with the Jets. Eric just did the same thing.
Eric just copying Jermaine again.
Jermaine took Buffalo, Miami, the Jets, and New England as his exact order, which is close.
Let's
very
go,
close.
Baby. Dude, the Jets are not finishing second. Can we just admit that now? Eric?
Nicholas took Buffalo, Miami, New England, New York Jets. I took Bills, Jets, Dolphins, Patriots.
No, dude.
Halfway through the season, I am on par.
You're losing that bet, dude.
You're
Never.
missing that bet.
You're losing
They just
that
brought in Robinson. He's better than Breece Hall.
Now
He's going to tear up the second half of the league.
The pause. They just brought in.
He had to remember his name, dude. He had to remember his name.
And I keep wanting to call him Bryce Robinson for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I don't even know if that's
is Bryce.
That's what I'm saying, because he's so insignificant. But anyway,
that sounds like a double-A baseball player, bro.
That's a good creative player and like double-A the show.
The over-under for the Bills 11.5, unanimous over. Patriots over/under 8.5, unanimous under. Dolphins over 9, unanimous over. Jets over 5.5, unanimous over.
Let's go! I think we nailed this division.
This is a professional podcast.
That's great news, bro.
I will say
I needed a dub.
Jermaine had over 5.5 receiving touchdowns for Elijah Moore.
We should have taken
And-
over 5.5 receptions.
I got one right here. Jermaine, you did take Josh Allen for MVP. He's the front runner right now. And Nicholas, you took the trifecta over for Stephon Diggs, 1,200 receiving yards, 8.5 touchdowns, and 99.5 receptions.
Simple money.
He said simple money. Like your brain.
Now we're going to move into the NFC East. We have current standings. Undefeated
No, call it what you call the AFC.
No, but it doesn't matter.
That's the NFC least.
It's NFC least.
This is the best division in football.
I didn't realize.
Excuse me, guys. Are you running this podcast?
Yes,
No,
this is my podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't make me call the executive producer.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Nobody wants that.
I'll get him on the phone right now.
Nobody wants that.
No, sorry. Go ahead, Eric.
Do you know who my executive producer is?
Do you know who your boss is? Because he's still under us.
So we have the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles 7-0, Dallas Cowgirls at 6-2, the New York Giants 6-2, and the Washington Commanders 4-4. Jermaine had Philly, Dallas, New York, Washington. Looking good. Nicholas had New York, Philly, Dallas, Washington.
Looking good.
It's
Eric
still
had-
there.
Eric had Philly, Dallas, New York, Washington.
Oh, so you and I had the same thing.
Yeah. Over-unders,
Hey, just
Dallas.
say that next time. So wait.
Oh, I want to be very specific.
It sounded different. I was just like, wait, that's the same fucking shit.
Dallas over under 10. Me and Nick didn't put picks in for this one, but Jermaine took the under. Philadelphia over under 9.5. We all took the over. Washington over under 8. We all took the under. And the Giants over under 7. We all took the over.
Yeah.
Woo! Hey,
Nailed
Washington is still gonna hit. Don't get it twisted, Nick. They're starting Tyler Heineke, bro. We've seen this story.
The new
before.
Ryan Fitzpatrick. I know.
We've seen this story before. He's gonna end up under.
All right. That division doesn't matter. The Eagles got that one locked up. So we'll move on to the AFC South.
Yo, what's the lead? What's the lead in that division, Eric?
2 games, baby.
It's
two
locked
games.
up. There's
It's 2
only 9
games.
to- Eric,
Is it 2 now?
Eric,
I'll be
how many
surprised
games
if the
left to
Eagles
play?
lose 2 games this year.
Lock it in.
10 games.
Lock it in.
Ooh. All
I'm
right,
not gonna lock that in.
this is your chance, Eric. We're in the midseason review. Before we leave this division, I love how he tried to gloss past this division like he runs his podcast. You see him? He's laughing now too because look at him.
You see it.
This is your chance and your only chance. It is currently 8 weeks are in the books. We're going into week 9. This is your only chance to either confirm undefeated or not.
Right.
We will not go undefeated.
Oh, fucking pussy.
That's
What, bro? We're going to bench everybody the last 3 weeks of the year when we got that number 1 seed locked up.
Are you willing to guarantee number 1 seed?
I'll guarantee number 1 seed.
Lock it in.
Oh my God, please. Yes, that's an easy lock. Yeah. Like we should all ride that.
Eagles
the
win
NFC
NFC.
is trash, and the only good teams are in his division, and the Eagles will beat the brakes off of them.
All right. I'll put that in my locks. Now we're going to keep it pushing. AFC South, current standings. Tennessee Titans, 5-2. Indianapolis Colts, 3-4. Jacksonville Jaguars, 2-6. Houston Texans, 1-5. We had Jermaine.
This is going to be ugly. This is going to be a blood.
Jermaine had Tennessee, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and Houston, which is the current standings.
You nailed it.
Nicolas had Indiana, Tennessee, Jacksonville, Houston.
I don't remember picking that.
Over under for
Oh,
Tennessee,
drunk.
9.
Absolutely.
We took the
was
under.
Tennessee was under?
Yeah,
We all took the under.
Under 9?
Yeah. Indianapolis over under 10. Took the under. Houston over under 4.5. We all took the over. Jacksonville under over 6.5. We all took the under.
Ooh. I think we might have nailed this division too, bro. I think a 9-win team in this division wins it.
Yeah, but we took the over on Houston.
We have how many wins do we have? I thought he just said we have 2 or 3, right?
For Houston?
What were the wins for Houston?
The wins for Houston was 4.5.
No. So we took the over 4.5. What's their current wins? Is what
1
I'm
and
trying
5.
Oh, 1-5.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Well, they kept Brandon Cooks, so we're still in it.
But it's
Yeah,
a hard.
we're still in it.
But
we're
just-
still in it, boys.
Keep in mind, it's a hard fought. It's a very hard fought.
Oh,
1
get
and 5.
fucked. I don't care if it's a hard fought 1 and 5.
Man,
All right.
you must be an Eagles fan. Ain't nobody care about all that hard fought bullshit.
All right, keep it pushing.
Was that
So
you're only a little bit of an Eagles fan?
Tad bit.
The
I just
only
have
reason-
them tattooed on my body twice.
The only reason Eric didn't go full undefeated is because he knows the Eagles play the Saints this year.
I'll put that in a lock right now. Whatever the spread is, I don't care what it is. Lock it in.
You'll take the spread.
Yeah, whatever it is. I don't care if they hit me with a 17.5. I'll take it.
Lock it in.
Ain't nobody afraid of you.
Yo, put it in the locks
Lock it
right
in.
now.
All right, all
I
right.
hope the spread is something audacious because we're starting Andy Dalton the rest of the year, and we fucking come in there and mollywop that puss, bro.
But Eagles spread versus New Orleans week 17, whatever it is.
Well, where is this game at, Eric?
New Orleans. No, it's in Philly. Sorry. It's in Philly.
All right, we'll be in Philly, Nick. You coming?
Yeah, I'll come.
Ooh, are we doing this? I got to hit the Ticketmaster right now to get these tickets.
Eric's buying the tickets. We're in, Nick.
We're buying. I thought Eric's girl was buying the tickets.
There's been an unfortunate series of events happen.
It's not shocking.
No, not whatever. Anyway, we're gonna move into the
This
podcast.
is why we don't talk about personal stuff on
Right,
the
exactly.
podcast. It got weird as fuck.
Yeah,
Go
it
ahead,
did.
Nick. Go ahead.
We're gonna move into the podcast division, which is
Hey!
the NFC South. Current standings.
What an
I
atrocious.
fucking hate this division.
Current standings: the Falcons 4-4, the Buccaneers 3-5, the New
Boo.
Orleans Saints 3-5,
Boo.
and the Carolina Panthers 2-6.
Boo.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Texans are 1-5-1. Let's not take away that credit to them.
Oh,
They
right,
got
you're
that
right.
tie. Yeah. Anyway, back to the South. So we had for the division. They are different. So Jermaine took New Orleans, Tampa Bay, Carolina, and the Falcons.
Could still
Nick-
happen.
Nicholas took Tampa Bay, New Orleans, the Falcons, the Panthers.
Could still
I
happen.
took the exact same thing as Jermaine. Now, the over-under for this division, Tampa Bay, 11.5.
Don't tell me I took the over. Please don't tell me that, Eric.
Unanimous under.
Yeah!
New Orleans, over.
Giselle.
Over
Giselle.
under 8.5. Unanimous over.
Oh.
Atlanta, over under 5.5. Took the under.
Oh, no, we did. Fuck.
And Carolina, over under 6.5.
Yeah.
Don't tell me we took over.
We
Stop.
took the under, dude.
Took the
Stop.
under.
Took the
Yeah. Fuck your bitch ass.
Damn, dude.
Bro, this is a heated rivalry between Nick and I, bro. I gotta remind him that the Saints are the class of the
As in,
NFC
Jermaine
South.
keeps stoking the fire because I'm trying to put it out.
Because Nick's team is dog shit, bro.
And in my notes here, I do have something along the lines of Nick saying McCaffrey would get traded.
Really? That's in the notes?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. Give him a lock for that. That is fantastic, bro.
Give him a lock for that? I'll give him a lock for that.
I'll
He
give
earned
him
it.
a lock for that, bro.
He earned it.
Because the Panthers fucking suck. Do I know my team or do I know my fucking team?
So that brings Nick's locks total to 3 and 4.
What
You
locks did I
almost-
miss out on?
You're almost
You
500, baby.
You missed on the Bulls winning the Central Division last year. You
Right.
said you said Ohtani would miss the season with an injury, and then a couple weeks ago you locked in Rams plus 2.5 Rams money line. They lost.
That's 2 losses, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where the full.
What did I hit?
That's where the 3 and 4.
I hit the
record
I hit the
comes from.
Pirates under.
You hit the Pirates under. You hit New England -1 versus Pittsburgh
Hey.
on September 18th, 2022, and you hit on McCaffrey gets traded in 2022.
Wow.
Boom.
Yeah, well, you got the last one because I gave it to you. Let's not act like you picked that.
Yeah, you said
it.
We should annotate that. Highlight it yellow or something, Eric. He
All
don't
right.
get
Don't
get
listen
full
to
credit.
him, Eric. You're your own man.
Oh
Apparently
yeah,
on this
now you
podcast.
want to tell the executive producer that.
All
They
right,
said
all right.
that once in 60
All right, fellas.
episodes.
We gotta corral this in because we got a lot of picks left to give here. So, halfway through the season, you guys look good. You know, you got some you got some divisions pretty accurate. Some over unders looking pretty accurate.
Man,
Yeah, well, I mean,
what did you say? Pretty good at we're hitting like 10% of our picks right now.
as to be expected. You know, as to be expected. Anyway, we're gonna
season. It's early, Nick.
now
Right,
we're
so we'll
gonna
be hitting 0% of our picks. You're right.
jump into the head-to-head.
Yep.
Last week, Jermaine took the New York Giants money line at plus 130.
Fucking bitches.
Bums. That brings his record to 2-5. Nicholas had Cleveland money line plus 160. That's
Yeah, buddy.
Brings him
that
to
wasn't even close.
No, it wasn't. No, they
season
made
total.
me sweat for that over/under.
They did 4-3, and then I had the Washington Commanders money line at plus 125. That hit, bringing me to 5-2. If Jermaine could pick one right, we would have hit that parlay. It would have been beautiful.
That was plus 1205, by the way.
I have picked more than one right, Eric. I picked 2 right. Fucking beat me halfway, you bitches.
Oh, it was feisty. All right, so now we're gonna move into our week 8 review. So Jermaine this week went 5-6, bringing his total to 10-10 on the season. He hit on Minnesota -4, New Orleans money line, Tennessee money line, San Francisco -1.5, and Cleveland -3.5. He missed on Tampa Bay money line, Denver Jacksonville over 39, Tennessee Houston over 40.5, New York Giants money line, New York Giants +3, Buffalo -11. Nick went
fucking backers, bro.
Nick went 7-4 this week, bringing him to 14-8 on the season. He hit on
buddy.
Denver +2.5, New England money line, Minnesota -4, Tennessee money line, Buffalo money line, Cleveland +3.5, Cleveland money line. He missed on Tampa Bay money line, Detroit +3.5, Giants money line, Rams money line. Next weekly Nuggets, he went 3-4 this week, bringing him to a 4-6 record on the season. He hit on Denver +2.5, Dallas -9, and Indy -3.
Crushed it.
That was good. That was good. So current season standings: Jermaine 10-10, Nick 14-8, Nick's Nuggets 4-6. How you guys feeling?
Shocking to be at 10-10, to be honest. I don't feel like I picked very many correctly. So to hear that,
Did you say
I
it was
think
14-8?
I think I was below 500 both weeks. So like
You are 14-8, yeah.
14-8. Yeah. Hey guys, bank on every one of my picks missing one of these couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna get real ugly, huh?
Parlay the opposite of whatever I say for the next 4 weeks, and eventually you'll hit huge.
Let me see here.
Oh,
All right.
Shout out High Noon. No high fructose corn syrup.
None whatsoever?
Oh, I'm not in the labs. I'm reading a can. You know what I mean? Like,
Let's find out, because if they don't, we can sue them and get rich, dude.
We about to Project Veritas their lab, bro.
All right. So now we're gonna move into our weekly picks. Nick, we want to do the same style as last week when you just give me your nuggets during each game. Yep.
Walk us through the board, brother.
Yep. Got you guys. All right. So first game of the week, Thursday night game, Philadelphia
Lock.
Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles are heading into Houston. Eagles -14, over under 45. Eagles money line -850. Houston Texans +600.
What's the nugget, Nick, about the unders on big time spreads? Give it to us.
So yeah, I added a couple of new stats. As Jermaine is mentioning, if the spread this year, if the spread is greater than 9.5, the betting nugget is to take the under. It's 8-5 on the year. That's 61%. So if a spread is greater than 9.5, take the under. Right now, as Eric mentioned, it is greater than 9.5. What's the over-under right now, Eric?
45.
45.
However, there are more betting nuggets for this game.
Ooh.
My favorite nugget, team scoring less than 10 points the previous week. Houston, obviously, greater than 10. Dogs with a spread greater than 10 or 1-1 on the year. However, or maybe to that point, I guess, favorites with spreads greater than or equal to 10 points are 6-7 against the spread on the year, but 11-2 straight up. Those are my betting nuggets for this game.
All right. Do you guys have any picks?
With that being said, I'd like to abstain.
I'll take Eagles money line. I'll take the under.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll take as well. I said I'd abstain, but somebody could convince me to take Houston spread on a short week.
It will not be me.
Okay.
I would actually consider hammering the Eagles spread.
I will also take Philly money line, but as part of a favorites parlay, and I will take the under as well.
All right. The next game, we
Boom.
have the Buffalo Bills heading to New York
Copycat.
Jets. The Bills are -13 favorites, over under 47. Bills money line -625. Jets money line +470.
So remember the stats I just gave you.
Under.
I'll take the under again.
What's the over under again? Sorry, Eric.
47.
Oh, for sure I'm taking the under. It's a division game, 47?
Yeah.
Free money.
Yeah. Also, the
also
last
Bills
4
money line.
years that Buffalo has traveled into New York, they are 4-0. They are on a 4-game winning streak. They have not lost in New York in the last 4 years. Give me Buffalo money line. Give me Buffalo spread, and give me the under.
-13. All right.
What's the difference? So the only reason you didn't do this for the Eagles is the short week.
Correct. Well, kind of. Philly has been in Philly has been in one other game where they have had a spread greater than 10, and they're 1-0. Buffalo has been in 3 games in which their spread has been 1-0. They're 2-1.
All, yeah.
They're 2-1. And last week they scored 10. They beat Green Bay by 10 and needed to cover 10.5. So that's why I'm taking Buffalo.
Okay.
Oh, fucking give me Bills spread too. I'm with it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
This Jets team was only winning. The only reason they had the 5 wins is because Breece Hall was hitting home run plays that made the offense look better than it was. The defense is outstanding. Hence why they traded Jacob Martin to the Broncos. They don't have the juice. And they sure as fuck don't have the juice with the Bills with Nyheim Hines on the squad. They cannot hang now. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Eric.
All right. So the next game is going to be the Minnesota Vikings heading into Washington to play the Commanders. Vikings -3.5. Over under 43.5. Vikings money line -180. Commanders money line +155.
No Knicks Nuggets for this game.
Any takers? No, nothing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, nothing for me.
Next game, Miami Dolphins heading into Chicago -5. Over under 45.5. Dolphins money line -215. Bears money line +185. Nick, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, no betting nuggets on this game. I think this game is going to be closer than we think. I'm not willing to take Chicago +5, though.
Okay. All right, moving into the next game. We have the Green Bay Packers heading into Detroit. Packers 3.5-point favorites. Over under 50. Packers money line -175. Lions money line +150.
Obviously, a divisional game. It's kind of crazy when you see divisional games with a spread this high. The last 5 years that Green Bay has traveled into Detroit, they are 2-3. based on how Detroit is doing this year or how Green Bay is doing this year, give me the Lions money line in this game. Screw it.
Detroit money line. Love to see it. Plus 150. All right. Carolina Panthers heading into Cincinnati.
Bums.
Panthers are 7.5-point dogs. The over-under is 42.5. Panthers money line plus 270. Bengals money line minus 325.
So this is one of those games that got very close in the opening with the opening line. It opened Bengals -9, but their awful performance on Monday Night Football kind of drove this line down. This is the one that got close to that over 9.5, taking the under. However, Cincinnati, because they did play Monday night, are playing with a rest disadvantage. The Bengals, when playing with a rest disadvantage, are 3-4 straight up, but 5-1-1 against the spread since 2019. The Carolina Panthers since 2019 with a rest advantage, that's good, by the way, are 3-8 straight up and 4-7 against the spread. With that being said, I don't want any part of this game.
Jermaine, you want any action?
Honestly, dude, I'm willing to bet against Bengals without Jamar Chase.
Money line or plus 7.5 for the Panthers?
I'm not a fucking masochist. Let me take a look at this line real quick. I think I missed it. You said plus 7.5.
7.5. 7.5 Bengals. Bengals 7.5.
In Cincinnati. Oh my goodness. They're coming off that embarrassing defeat. They did score more than 10 points, though. Nah, I don't want anything to do with this one.
All right.
Talked myself out of it.
Do you want any action on Packers Lions?
No, God, no.
All right.
Maybe
so we're going to keep
maybe the under.
Dude, it's 50 right now.
Yeah.
Under 50?
Yeah.
Holy shit. What did you take, Nick?
I took Detroit money line.
You took Detroit money line.
Yeah.
Savage. Under 50. Fuck it, dude. I'll take under 50.
Kind of crazy, right?
I must be missing something, but I'll take the under 50. That Detroit had a good offense. Now they traded TJ Hawkinson, you know.
Green Bay doesn't have anyone that can catch the ball, I don't think.
Aaron Jones. Don't disrespect my
guy. Oh, right. Sorry.
Brandon Cooks. Oh, wait. The Texans didn't trade him. Bumps.
You don't trade a player if the value is not there, though. Packers got beat by the Bears for Chase Claypool.
I love this. Packers slander needs to keep going.
You know what? Like, no, it's serious.
No wonder Aaron Rodgers wants to leave.
The Packers offered a second-round pick for Chase Claypool, but the Steelers decided that the Bears pick would be better than the Packers pick at the end of the year. And ain't nobody knocking them. That's
probably pretty true.
That's probably the most accurate statement, but that's how bad the Packers are right now. Like, that's how crazy it is. No, I don't want anything to do with those two. Sorry, Eric. Push to the next one.
All right, Los Angeles Chargers are heading into Atlanta. Chargers are -3 favorites. Over under 49.5. Chargers money line -170. Falcons money line plus 145.
All right, so this is our first instance of teams coming off a bye. So the Chargers are coming off a bye going into Atlanta. Brandon Staley, his first year, his second year, as the Chargers head coach. He was 0-1 last year, both straight up and against the spread coming off a bye. Since moving to LA in 2017, the Chargers are 2-3 straight up, but 3-2 against the spread coming off a bye.
This almost makes me want to bet Falcons. No, isn't this a West Coast team traveling east?
Is it early?
10 a.m. game.
Oh.
That's what that's the nugget I was waiting for.
I guess it is a West Coast. How did I miss that?
That's why I was just, when I was like, yeah, because I was getting ready to hammer the Falcons and you didn't give me that nugget. And I'm
Hold on. Oh, yeah. So one of our favorite Nuggets, we have two of them this week, and this is also the first one of it. The Chargers traveling to Atlanta, East traveling West. Atlanta is in the Eastern time zone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I plumb missed that
The
one.
next one would be, I think the Raiders are going to Jacksonville.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh, so he wants to tell me
Despacito,
now that
papi.
What's
what's
the line again? What's the line again? Eric?
-3.5.
-3. Okay. 3.5. Oh yeah. Give me Falcons money line. Give me Falcons spread. I'll take Falcons money line too. Fuck it.
I'll take Falcons spread for sure. I don't have the stones for money line, but I will celebrate with Nick like I bet it though, as I always do.
All right, let me just get this typed up. All right, next game. We have the Indianapolis Colts heading into New England. Colts are 5.5-point dogs. Over under 39. Colts money line +200. Patriots money line -240.
No, thank you.
Let me ask you this: which quarterback has the better game, Mac Jones or Sam Ehlinger?
Ehlinger.
You're both taking Ehlinger?
Si, senor.
So if you're both taking Ehlinger, why are we not betting the Colts +5.5?
No, thank you.
You're right. I'm not taking it. I'm just asking why. You know?
That's a great question. Thank you for asking.
Just asking, bro.
That's a great question. Thank you for asking.
Hey, do we have the stones to bet over 39 in this game?
Nope. Not a single one.
This game scares me. I don't want nothing to do with that one, bro.
All right, so we have the Las Vegas Raiders heading into Jacksonville. Raiders are 2-point favorites. Over under 48. Raiders money line -130. Jags money line +110.
But choose wisely. We're fading a West Coast team traveling to the East Coast early, right? Some may say Nevada, or some may say, oh, the Las Vegas Raiders from Nevada. Nevada still is in the Western time zone, the Pacific time zone, right? However, team scoring less than 10 points the previous week.
Wait, hold on. How much did the Raiders score?
The Ravens scored less than 10, or they might have just scored 10.
The Raiders or the Ravens?
The Raiders. And favorites on the year, scoring less than 10 the previous week, are 7-6-1. That's 53%. However, give me Jacksonville money line in this.
Did Jacksonville score less than 10?
No.
And the Raiders got blanked?
The Raiders got blanked. Correct. 24 Zippo.
Against who?
The Saints.
I'm sorry, say that one more time. Can you say the city and then the team? Hey, if you couldn't hear him, he said New Orleans Saints, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Dude, I'm taking Jags money line just because. What the fuck, Raiders? Like, you played well until the bye week, and then you come out the bye week and get fucking your ass handed to you? That's embarrassing, bro. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Until you prove me wrong, I'm taking money lines of every team against you.
All right. Moving into the next game, we have a divisional rival, Seattle Seahawks heading into Arizona. Seahawks are +2 dogs. Over under 50.5. Seahawks money line +115. Cardinals money line -135.
So the last 5 years that the Seahawks have gone into Arizona,
Like
they are 4-1. They won the previous match. Say that again? Oh, you said 4-1.
Didn't even have to look it up. 4-1. Didn't have to look it up.
Arizona has not beat Seattle in regulation in Seattle since September of 2012. I'll say that again.
Thank you.
I'll say that again. The Arizona Cardinals have not beat Seattle at home in 4 quarters since September of 2012.
And they have a better quarterback than Russell Wilson now. Our executive producer will remind you constantly.
Right.
System quarterbacks suck.
So we're taking the Seahawks in this, right?
Correct.
Money line?
I'm taking money line.
I'm taking Seattle money line.
Fuck the +2. Give me the +115. This matchup, this next one, I've been waiting for us to get to this because I want to see how you guys pick this. Because Eric gets the convenient factor of not having to pick, but I'm going to ask him to pick this one.
I'm going to abstain. I plead the fifth. I'll plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, fifth.
All right,
Anyway.
Chill, Chappelle.
We have the Los Angeles Rams heading into Tampa Bay. The Rams are 2.5-point dogs. The over-under is 42.5. Rams money line +125. Bucks money line -145.
All right.
What do you guys got?
So Tampa Bay Bucks played on Thursday Night Football. That means they have the rest advantage against the Los Angeles Rams. With this rest advantage since 2019, the Buccaneers are 6-5 straight up and against the spread. The Los Angeles Rams, with the rest disadvantage, are also 6-5 straight up, but they are 5-6 against the spread. With that being said, I don't want any part of this game.
This is going to be an ugly football game.
It's going to be awful.
It's going to be real ugly football game.
Can I bet over 3.5 interceptions?
I mean, you could.
I would like to bet that.
Probably, closer to the game, but we can put it in the doc.
I say over 3.5 interceptions.
If he doesn't hit that, he gets docked twice. Just kidding. The fascinating point I want to bring to your attention, Nick, is the over-under is 42.5.
Right.
Are you not the least bit interested in the under?
Oh, I'm very interested in the under. I don't want to take it, though. Because here's the thing. What if this goes into a game from a Kansas City Chiefs, Los Angeles, another KC LA Rams game, right?
There's not an inkling of that. There's nothing to show that at all.
I know. And what do we say about those games? They're the scariest.
All right, then. Fuck it. If that's what we're going to say, I'll put my fucking dick where my mouth is. I'm sorry, my money where my mouth is. And I'll take over 42.5 in this game, Eric.
Attaboy.
To the over?
Fuck it. The line doesn't make sense. I'll take the over.
All right.
Oh, wow. Double-digit spread.
All right. Next game, we have the Tennessee Titans heading into Kansas City. They're 12.5-point dogs. Over under 46. Titans money line +460. Chiefs money line -610.
So 2 nuggets for you in this game. Kansas City coming off the bye. Andy Reid since 2013 when he became the Kansas City Chiefs coach. 10-3 straight up. 7-6 against the spread coming off a bye.
It's because he's getting hit with 12.5-point spreads.
Also, I have 3 nuggets for you in this game. 2 that we talked about earlier. If the spread is over 9.5, take the under. And favorites with spreads greater than equal to 10. This also falls in that category. Taking the under is 8-5 on the year. Eric, say the under again.
46.
46. Favorites with spreads greater than or equal to 10 is 6-7 against the spread on the year, but 12-2 straight up. I'm going to take Kansas City money line from this game. And I'm going to throw it into a parlay. Every big spread game I'm throwing into a favorite parlay. KC, Buffalo, Philly. It's not going to pay that much, but they're going to win.
I'll take the under in this game, Eric.
All right. Under for Jermaine. And we have our last game, our Monday Night Football game. It is the Baltimore Ravens heading into New Orleans. Ravens are 3-point favorites. Over under 48. Baltimore Ravens money line -155. New Orleans money line +135.
Okay. So one betting nugget that this hits, Ravens played Thursday Night Football. They got a massive rest advantage. Ravens with a rest advantage since 2019, 5-4 straight up, but 2-7 against the spread. The Saints with a rest disadvantage since 2019, 6-3 both straight up and against the spread. I want Saints money line, or I want Saints spread.
Jermaine, you got anything?
I abstain. I can't. I'll bet against my team if I know it's going. But this game, you would think, looking at it, that Baltimore is the clear-cut choice. But I feel it in my balls that this game is going to be fascinating. Also, I just want to point this out. Fuck you, National Football League, for forcing me to watch Thursday Night Football for the last, 10 fucking years of my life, which, by the way, I don't watch. I don't watch Thursday Night Football because it adds zero quality to my life. The games are terrible. The announcers are terrible. Typically, the streaming quality is terrible. Amazon's finally got it figured out. We have a Friday, November 11th game next week.
God awful.
Gotta love that.
This whole fucking bullshit about them forcing their players on the field to administer the fucking national anthem and fucking cause a ruckus later, a few years later when Colin Kaepernick takes a knee. That shit wasn't happening in the 2000s. It didn't happen after 9/11. It didn't happen after we invaded Iraq. It didn't happen after we fucking somehow invaded Afghanistan after Iraq.
Afghanistan happened first, Jermaine.
Yeah, not in my brain.
Okay.
It's fucking stupid. And now they're going to fucking put it on fucking Veterans Day. I'm going to have to sit here and everyone's going to be like, oh, America. The same people who fucking bash America every fucking goddamn day, I'm going to have to sit here and listen to about how football on Veterans Day is amazing. Fuck you. Fuck the NFL. Fuck this fucking bullshit. This is fucking stupid. And the worst part is we got a fucking Atlanta Falcons, Carolina Panthers matchup. You know how fucking dog shit that is? We just watched it this weekend.
It was a fun game.
It was, because nobody wanted to win the fucking football game. DJ Moore went absolutely bananas on the Falcons and lost the team the game.
I think, yeah. I mean, we're not going to get my opinion on that because I think it's a dumbass penalty.
Dude was off the field when he took his helmet off. That's the worst fucking part.
And Eddie Pinheiro needs to be fired as an NFL kicker.
No, I believe we should just let him double doink some more. Right? Yeah. No, I don't think that was Pinheiro. Was that Cody Parkey or Pinheiro?
That was Cody Parkey. Yeah, that was Cody Parkey. Yeah.
Why did you guys let go of Joey Sly?
Great question. His arms got too big, I guess. He was the most jacked kicker. Why do we let go of Graham Gano? He's still kicking pretty good.
Is he still in the league?
He's with the Giants. In fantasy, he gets me like a consistent 15 points a game.
He's been with the Giants for a minute, actually.
Yeah, because he went there with Gettleman. God fuck his soul.
Dude, that warmed my balls just to hear you mention Gettleman's name again. Still fucking the Panthers. It's so funny.
Fucking hate Dave Gettleman.
I don't want to watch NFL on Friday. That's so fucking annoying.
Yeah,
the best part of NFL is you used to be able to tune in one day and fucking be able to follow it all.
2 days. I'm not going to bag Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football was good.
Football's fine. The only reason it's fine is because you always get that once in a blue moon moment where fucking Brett Favre's father dies and he throws 6 touchdowns. It doesn't happen very often.
I think that's a once. I don't think that's a once in a blue moon. I think that's just once. I think Brett Favre's father dying only happened once. How many fathers do you have, Brett, that your fathers are dying once in a blue moon?
Well, shit, you let these new generations tell you can have 7 fathers, 3 of them with pussies.
Excuse me?
Oh my god! I think I'm just upset about this this fucking Veterans Day football game, bro. That's a college football day. I don't even fuck with college football anymore. But you know what Friday is for? It's for college football, and it's for ESPN NBA hoops.
I mean, isn't Friday for high school football though? Like Friday Night Lights?
Are you in high school still?
No, but I'm not going to take it away from high school kids. There should be no football happening on Friday that isn't high school football.
Well, it's always been college football. College football is always played on that.
Interesting.
I was just upset. I think it's also I saw the fucking. What is happening here? Now it's saying. Hold on, Nick. Can you fact check me? This is saying 5:15 a.m.
For what? For the Friday game?
It's the Germany game, isn't it? It's the first ever game in Germany.
Oh, the Falcons Panthers?
Oh my god! So I have to watch it on Friday at 5:15 in the morning if I even wanted to watch this?
I believe so. Yes.
Well, at least Nick gets it at 8:15.
Wait. Oh, Thursday. What? No. It's Thursday at 8:15 p.m. That's not on Friday, Jermaine.
This DraftKings website is telling me Friday, November 11th at 5:15 a.m.
Yo, you got some crazy DraftKings is in some crazy time zone for you.
Well, Eric,
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
Please correct me if I'm wrong, because my whole rant is out the window.
Yeah,
It says Friday, November 11th. So is that? So is it? So I think this is what happened. It's showing up here as Friday, November 11th, 5:15, because that's when the game is played in Germany.
No, the game is not in Germany. The game is in Charlotte on Thursday night. Jermaine, you got to get your computer checked. It's in. It might be in Germany.
This is not the link. I didn't provide this link. Eric provided me this.
That's just the DraftKings link. It's no the game in Germany. I apologize. The game in Germany will be November 13th at the Allianz Arena. It's the Seahawks and Buccaneers game.
That's week 10, by the way. We're talking about week 9.
No, I know. That was why I waited till the end of week 9 to talk about this game.
Right.
Because I was looking at Friday, November 11th. Like, what is happening on my fucking screen?
I don't think there's a game on Veterans Day, because I think I would have been just as outraged as you.
Yeah. It's sad.
But let's get to our weekly picks. Or it's not our weekly picks, but our picks of the week.
Hey, fuck DraftKings, bro.
All right, so as per usual, Jermaine's gonna go first. Nick will be second, and I'll be third.
Oh, kiss of death! Just because Eric decided to fucking do that thing, I'm gonna fucking take Eagles money line. Kiss of death.
I'm gonna kiss of death you. I'm gonna take Saints +3.
That's all right. We're not good, bro. Look, whenever you got Andy Dalton at quarterback, a W is a pleasant surprise.
That's good, dude. Yeah, that's real good.
This isn't your daddy's Bengals. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's my phrase.
I know. I thought you get a kick out of that. I'm out of drinks. Hurry it up, boys.
I'm gonna take. Do I dare do it again?
Or do I dare take Washington money line against the Vikings? You've been saying this whole week about
you can't double up bets. We said that you can't double up bets.
All right, I'll take Seattle money line.
I hope they lose.
Yeah, well, I hope your team loses, whatever that may be.
All right, so what's the Room 303 parlay?
You should have let him take Washington against Minnesota, bro.
So
Seattle.
I have
They
Seattle
have to
money
spit
line.
on 'em.
You have New Orleans +3. He has Philly money line. It's only a +349 because the Eagles are such big favorites.
All right. Well, for the Room 303 parlay, then give me. Can I Room 3? Let's do a separate parlay because I still want Saints +3. But let's do a separate.
I'll pick another game.
Well, no, I was gonna say let's do a separate.
no.
I'll say Saints money line for the parlay.
Switch it to money line.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Take that off.
If you're gonna
That's +464.
If
No,
you're
it's
gonna
not that
switch,
good.
if you're gonna switch it to money line, give me Eagles spread.
You want to take Eagles -14?
I mean, I don't wanna, but if
Well, then just leave it the way it is. We'll just
switch it, Eric.
All right, dude.
Fucking can't wait till your fucking team chokes and eats a dick against the Texans.
Yeah, maybe. All right, so now it's Seahawks money line, Saints money line,
No
Eagles
confidence. You already said
-14
maybe on this.
+886.
It's the Texans, Eric. Come on now. Their best player is a running back, and your best strength on your team
Is everything.
is stopping the opponent's run game, and then your quarterback being pretty decent at running. Which is ironic that I have to sit here and hear all this Lamar fucking Jackson slander about how he can't make passes. Jalen Hurts has 10 passing touchdowns this season. He threw for 4 in the last game.
Yeah.
But everyone reminds me about Lamar Jackson's pretty good for a running back.
He's very.
He is pretty good for a running back.
I didn't say he was pretty good.
So
I said he's
fucking
very
stupid.
good for a running back.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid how everyone can just paint these fucking ridiculous narratives about these players and be absolutely fucking wrong. Jalen Hurts is pretty good for a running back.
Exactly. You didn't say anything wrong.
Lamar Jackson is a good quarterback.
He's a
You
very
don't
good
wanna
throwing
admit
running
it,
back.
And Eric won't admit it. He threw for 4 this last game. That means he had 6 touchdowns in 7 games.
It's pretty good for a running back.
Fucking pathetic.
I told you it's pretty good for a running back.
It's pathetic is what it is.
All right, Eric, what else do we have for the people?
Jealousy is just them loving you and hating you at the same time. Don't forget that, folks. Jermaine's
Such
just
a
mad.
dumb quote, Eric.
Anyway, the one tidbit I want to say is Tony Pollard is better than Zeke. The Cowboys should switch that, make him the starting running back. If they don't, their season's a wash. But I got nothing else.
I saw an Instagram reel that says Zeke should not start without Tony Pollard's permission.
You imagine gassing up Tony Pollard after he played the fucking Bears? You imagine the slander we've given on this podcast about the Bears, their departures. They traded Robert Quinn, and then Tony Pollard happens to go off because Zeke doesn't play. And now I have to sit here and hear that Tony Pollard is better than Zeke. You know the reason why Tony Pollard hasn't done a fucking goddamn thing? His name is Ezekiel Elliott. That's why you haven't heard about Tony Pollard in so goddamn long. I'm so sick of this. Oh, my goodness. Just play football on Fridays.
Did you see how angry? You see how angry you've made Jermaine, Eric? Good job.
So dumb, bro. He does this all the time, and he doesn't actually fucking believe it. That's the thing. Don't just say shit to say it. Actually mean it. You don't mean it. You know you don't mean it. That's what's so fucking dumb about this. It's like putting the Falcons and Panthers on Friday football. I can't get over this, bro. This DraftKings website had me spun up, dude.
I know it did. I know it did. You went on a whole rant about Afghanistan.
5:15 a.m. I was just like, ain't nobody waking up on Veterans Day to watch the Panthers Falcons at that early, bro. Nick, are you waking up to watch them?
No.
Eric, you ever waking up to watch that? It would have to be like a World Cup game, right?
Yeah, it would have to be.
Eric even did like,
Eric was like,
Depends who's playing. I'm not waking up for like Ghana and Qatar. I'm not doing
That's
it.
what I was about to say. Ghana and Poland, bro. That's so funny.
I'll wake up for Lua. I'll wake up to watch Lua.
None of the
to watch him lose in the World Cup.
You know how bad Lua is in the World Cup.
He's such a bum, dude.
It's
historically bad.
It's like well.
It's like he should play for the U.S. men's national team.
I'm here for it.
Holy shit! If we put Lua on the U.S. men's national team,
Oh man, we're winning.
They still don't qualify.
What?
Yeah. Impact players don't change that much.
Oh wow!
Now, if they started Tony Pollard,
no, stop.
Now if they started Tony Pollard, of course.
Thank you for muting yourself. This is the same dude who threw in the towel when Conte was out for the World Cup. He said, "Impact players don't matter." But
everybody's out for France at the World Cup.
But when Conte gets hurt, it's a wrap. It doesn't
And Canada's winning Group F.
Now,
bet the mortgage.
Now I'll allow you to say that France isn't that strong because multiple French players out, but it was just Conte, and he was just like, "That's it. France has no chance. We're not making it out of the group stage. We're scoring 0 goals. We're not winning a game." This fucking guy, bro.
You did say all that, Eric.
No, there was some hyperbole in there, but
you said all of that, Eric.
Yeah, he's also supporting Friday football on Veterans Day. All right, Eric, you got anything else for the listeners?
Nothing.
He shook his head no, like the podcaster's gonna hear. Nick, you got anything else for them?
No, sir.
All right, I think we've hit our fucking quota for the week. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Podcast Room303. I've been your host, Jermaine Colon Mendez. This has been my co-host, Nicholas Morahan. And as always, we have with us EPE. We'll see you next time when you come on down and step into the room.